Gentlemen, it is being reported by many sources, including Fabrizio Romano, that Anthony Martial is coming to Liga MX. And for many people, this news came out of nowhere. The past few seasons, we have had many ex-footballing stars, world-class stars, landing in Liga MX, like Sergio Ramos, like Canales. Well, Canales not really, but Navas. Navas came. James Rodriguez with Leon. I mean, many people would say they're over the hill, especially Aaron Ramsey, which, Pumas being Pumas, that actually dragged them out of retirement. But yeah, I mean, Anthony Martial, this came out of nowhere. I did see yesterday that Pumas was interested. But yeah, guys, Anthony Martial to Liga MX. It sounds very exciting, especially if you remember that this guy, when he was first coming up in his Monaco days and his very early Manchester United days, people were rating this guy so highly that many people were saying, like, he was the next Messi or Ronaldo. Like, I mean, this guy was the real deal back in the day. And if I'm not mistaken, he was on the cover of, well, he wasn't on the cover, but I remember seeing him on the loading screens of FIFA 17. And I think that memory is ingrained into my head because that's what I mostly associated him with. But of course, injuries and other derailed his career. I mean, at the age of 29, he's coming to Liga MX, which is kind of weird for a European player. And actually, last season, it's not like he was playing at Manchester United. Last season, he was playing in the Greek league with Athens, and he did have 7 goals in 19 matches, which is pretty decent. Not numbers that come out of the page stream at you that he was dominating this league, but he did show some moments of magic. But with this type of player in a league like the Greek league, I think sparks of brilliance are more common than in a Premier League, just because the defenders in the competition isn't all that great, especially towards the bottom of the table. I think in the Liga MX, he has a chance to be very, very good. But the thing is that he's very injury prone throughout his career. He's always had issues staying on the field, which, I mean, in Mexico, you kind of have to be on the field, especially during playoffs, which in a team like Monterrey, you really have to be in the playoffs because they're always in the hunt. And for the past 5 years, they haven't won a championship. I mean, since 2019, they haven't been able to win a league championship. They've had international success, but what every Liga MX team wants is La Liga MX. With the, CONCACAF Champions League, obviously, now being a little more important because it does give you a ticket to the Club World Cup. Yeah, I mean, I think this could be a very good signing for Monterrey, especially if he does stay on the field and plays like he played in Greece. I think he should have no issue adjusting to Liga MX. Although I do think Liga MX is a tougher league than the Greek league, just because those bottom feeders in the Greek league aren't very competitive, especially with him being at a bigger team like Athens in Greece. And I also think this move solidifies that Pumas is not a big club anymore, just because it is being reported that Anthony Martial was offered to 6 other teams, Pumas being one of them, and he said no to Pumas because Pumas are a complete train wreck right now. Even though they do have Keylor Navas and they have an interesting player in Carrasquilla, I just think Pumas is just complete dog water at the moment, and they have been for the past 10, 15 years. That club is in shambles. As for wages and everything else, we haven't heard, or at least I haven't seen anything. I think all we're waiting on it to be official is his medicals and his physical in order for Monterrey to officially announce him. Now, Monterrey, this move solidifies them as the best team in the league. Currently, they are atop of the table. And I think that if they don't win this year's championship, it should be considered a failure. I mean, they did let go De Osa earlier in the transfer window, and they were very inactive in this said transfer window. But I think this salvages this transfer window a little bit just because they let go of De Osa for such a high price. And I mean, it's championship or bust for them. And I know that other teams like Club America are very good. And Pachuca have been playing well too. Tigres, of course, with Angel Correa, has played very well. But, I think it's Monterrey to lose at this point. And I know they've been kind of chokers because last season they crashed out to Toluca. But Toluca was the better team last season, not just in the playoffs, but overall, but throughout the whole entire tournament. And this is me to my next thing. I wonder how he will stack up against Alan St. Maximin. I mean, they're both French players. You know, they were both Premier League. I wouldn't call them star. Well, I guess Saint Maximin was a star with Newcastle. And Marshall, of course, never really took off, but he was very regular for Manchester United. But I mean, being a regular at Manchester United during this time period isn't all that to write home about. Yeah, but I think it's interesting. I think Alan Saint Maximin has adjusted very well to Club America. I mean, he's already scored 2 goals, and he's not really much of a goal scorer. He's more of a flair, more creative winger, and he's already scored 2 goals for Club America in 2 appearances. That's more goals in, I think, about a year than a certain player from Chivas. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Saint Maximin is definitely box office. I think he may be at a better moment, especially considering that, in my opinion, he did play in a better league last season. Last year, he was in the Saudi Pro League, I believe. And before that, he was under Jose Mourinho at Fenerbahce. So, yeah, I think Saint Maximin is adapting very well to Liga MX. Martial, however, I don't know. If he stays healthy, I think he was going to work out perfectly fine. I mean, yeah, you have Canales and Ocampos there to help him out and create scoring opportunities for him. And yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be, and I think it's going to be a good fit. As to who's going to perform better in the league, I think Alan Saint Maximin is going to perform better. I mean, he's already shown what he can do, and he's just box office. I don't know. I just think this season's going to be great. We have all these stars in Liga MX. It's great for the league because you get new eyes. I've seen a lot of English fans on social media saying they're going to tune in to Liga MX, which is good. It's going to show the world what this amazing league is. And I'm just very excited for this period of Liga MX, and I hope you guys are too, because this season has been pretty good, and it hasn't really fully started. I mean, like, it hasn't really ramped up. We are almost halfway through the season, which has been stopped due to international breaks and Leagues Cup and all this other bullshit. But yeah, it's going to start to ramp up, and once we're in the last 5-6 match days, it's going to go by quick. And after that, it's playoffs. It's going to be great, guys. So if you guys do want to see more Liga MX content, subscribe and comment, because it's going to be good. We're going to be doing match day previews and recaps on the channel. So yeah, guys, take care. I'll see you guys next time.